Okay, so hi again. First of all, I would like to apologise for not posting as I promised daily exactly what was happening after my bunion surgery. So today is actually day 6 post-op. Okay, so I did post a video on day 1 and I've taken 5 days off because it hasn't been very pleasant. And I just didn't have the energy or any feeling whatsoever to sit up and do this, even though I said that this is what I was going to do. So I really, really apologise for that. So basically what I'm going to do now is tell you what's been going on from day 2 to 6 and how it's been. All right, so generally speaking, there were moments that I thought it was worse than I was expecting. And there were other moments that I'm like, okay, it's not so bad, I can do this. Now, my biggest issue initially was the fact that after watching lots of videos and reading lots of blogs and comments, and I've become a member of this group as well on Facebook, which is actually really helpful. It's called I Survived a Bunionectomy, that's it, yeah. Okay, so I've become a part of this group as well, so it's a really great place to talk with people that are going through the exact same thing as you are, and people that have been there, that are recovering, different stages of the recovery process, different instructions, different doctors, different rules. So, at the end of it all, you're like, well, what is right, what is wrong? Why does my doctor say this? Why does your doctor say that? And my biggest question was, how comes I've been told that I can bear weight on my feet when others are told strictly no weight bearing for at least 6 weeks, even though we've had the same procedure? So I had an osteotomy, so they've cut my bones, they've put screws in both of my feet, but yet I am allowed to bear weight on my feet. Obviously not for long periods of time. But I have been encouraged to do so, to get up, to go to the toilet, to go to the bathroom, go, move around a little bit, and then rest for the majority of the time. Okay, so with regards to the pain, how painful is it? Okay, so the first day, 2 days, let's say, when I came home, I didn't hardly do anything. I was flat on my back on the sofa for most of the day with my feet elevated. I was given some very, very strong painkillers called Codenol, which I Googled them actually, and I don't think that they're available worldwide. They seem to be used in Europe, but they are used here in Cyprus. And there were very, very strong painkillers, which you're thinking, okay, great, they obviously do the job. However, they made me feel really, really bad. I was sick, dizzy, just didn't feel myself. I had palpitations. Honestly thought I was going to pass out after taking these drugs. So I took them for the first 2 days and then I stopped. I was also told by my doctor to take Nurofen as well in between the painkillers. So for example, I was supposed to take the pain 2 every 12 hours and in between to take some Nurofen to help with the pain. So I stuck to that, like I said, for 2 days. Then I stopped with the strong painkillers and could bear it with just the Nurofen. When I'm actually not on my feet, when I'm lying down, my feet are elevated, God's honest truth, it's okay. I can handle it. It doesn't hurt. There's an ache, there's a throb there. You obviously know that you've just had surgery and there's some pressure, but it's completely bearable. It is okay, and that is even without any medication at all. Now I'm on day 6 and I haven't even taken any Nurofen for the last 2 days. Now standing and moving around is a complete different ballgame. The worst time is when you first put your feet down. This is daily, and not just daily. So for example, the mornings are hell. It takes me at least 15 minutes to actually stand on my feet. Now, I put that down to the fact that because your feet have been elevated for so long, all the blood is not really in your feet, it's everywhere else. So when you actually first put your feet down, all the blood surges down into your feet, and the pain it's off the charts. It's an intense burning. That's what I feel. The incisions don't hurt, the bones don't hurt, I can't feel any screws, I don't have any issues like that. My issue is the complete top part of my foot, let's say, is just burning. I mean, it's like there's acid in there. That's how much it hurts. So I've kind of figured a way out now how to control that initial intense pain. And I basically put my feet down, lift them up, put them down, lift them up, sort of period. Well, I'll edit this in a minute. I'll show you my feet now, actually. The swelling I had a lot of swelling in my feet the first few days. It's actually gone down a bit today, which is reassuring, because I was very worried because I had elephant feet, especially my right foot, causing me an extreme amount of pain. And the swelling, so I don't know if the pain is because of the swelling or if it's the surgery, it's obviously a combination of both. So here's my feet. Okay, so here's a little look at my feet, as you can see. Now this is the one that caused me the most problems. It's the most painful. You can see it's still swollen, especially here. I mean, the burning at the top of the foot is really what is killing me. So yeah, this is what they look like now. Not too bad. I can move them fine. Look, this is the good thing about not having it in a cast. This area is still swollen, as you can see. It's quite bruised. When he took the bandages off the other day, the top of my feet were quite dark as well. So there's some bruising there. So yeah, I'm learning how to stand on them without so much pain. I put them down, I'll sort of go like that, and then I'll lift them up again, and then down, and then up again. And I basically do that for, 15 minutes every morning until the blood settles into place. So as I said, the putting them down for a few seconds, and then when I feel the burn, lift them up, wait a few seconds, then I put them down a little bit. So I kind of wean myself into sort of let the blood go down there gradually rather than just boom in one big gush, because that honestly is just unbearable. There were moments in the beginning when I didn't know how to control that. I was literally almost screaming. It was that painful. Okay, having said that, now I've probably scared you to tears. Once the blood is settled into your feet and it's there, it's okay. I can stand. I put on my surgical boots, shoes. Mine are just shoes, so they don't hold the whole ankle, just my foot in place. I can walk. Okay, I hobble about. Obviously, I'm not sprinting around the house or anything like that. I move slowly and carefully. And there are moments where it is totally bearable. Sometimes the burning starts again. Maybe if I've been standing for too long. I don't stand for hours, trust me. I'll stand for 10, 15 minutes. I'll do something in the kitchen, and then I'll rest again. Maybe for a few hours, maybe just for a little break, and then I'll get up and I'll do things again. All right, so generally speaking, how have I been able to tend to the kids and things like that? I have been able to. So it's okay. I can move around. Hurts, but it's doable. Okay, so I am not completely dependent on others for everything. I even did the ironing yesterday. Okay, all right. It wasn't a walk in the park. My feet were throbbing a bit. My back hurt a lot by the time I finished, because obviously I'm sort of distributing my weight differently. I'm standing differently to not be so aggressive on my feet. So because of that, it was painful. My feet were aching me a lot by the end of the day. I think I did overdo it a little bit yesterday. So today I'm taking it easy. But the swelling has gone down and I'm feeling much, much better today. And I'm beginning today to feel that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because I was beginning to worry that this burning thing was never going to go. And but it gets better. I know it's very premature and I'm rushing. I'm only 6 days post-op and I'm expecting to be, you know, skipping around the house doing everything as if nothing has happened. But I'm so independent, you know, so it's very difficult for me. You know, I look after the kids, I take them to school, I go to work all day, I'm out and about, I'm in property, so I'm showing people houses, I do photography, I come home, I pick the kids up at lunch, I rush around like a maniac literally until the end of the day. So for me to just stop all that and just lie on the sofa all day is almost, I can't say I'm enjoying it, even though, you know, it's a good excuse. Relax, you know, put your feet up and enjoy the rest for a while. But it's not easy. And for anyone that is like me, and I'm sure most of you are, it's not easy to cope with that. So I'm hoping that it will be getting better day by day as, you know, the time goes on. Time is a healer. I'm trying not to overdo it because I don't want to cause damage at the end of the day and have to go through all this again, because there's just no way. And hope it will be worth it as well, you know, when it's all done and dusted. I'm going to see the surgeon in 5 days again. I already went once it was actually, hang on a sec, I had the surgery on Tuesday. So 3 days later, I went to see the surgeon. He changed my bandages. Everything was looking good under there. It was all nice and clean and tidy, so I'm happy with that. I'll put the pictures again on this video of when he took the bandages off the last time, for those of you that didn't see my previous video, so you can just have a little look what it looks like at the moment. And I'm going again on Friday, so in 4 days, to actually have my stitches out. And then I'm hoping the bandages will come off and I'll be able to have a proper shower and, you know, wash my feet as well, because they're still yellow from all the iodine or betadine, whatever you call it, where you're from, because everywhere's different. So yeah, all good at the moment, and I'll keep you posted with my progress over the next few days as well. And yeah, so that's it for now. Okay, so thank you for listening, and take care of yourselves.